thing about healing you guys. I just have to hide this pylon somewhere, and you just play around it.
Ah, yes. Yeah, let's see how they like playing hide the pylon. I don't think it'll be a fan of that one.
Let's do just a friendly wager here.
Okay.
If Proper plays Illari the entire map, I think there's.
Would this be up on Bravada?
He's gonna finish.
Okay.
He's gonna finish with top damage. I think.
You think Proper finishes with top damage?
I think Proper can finish top damage with Illari.
I kind of want to see the comp first, though, because she does do the deeps.
Cheating. I mean, you gotta put your chips in before you see the cards.
Bro.
I mean, come on now.
Okay, bro. Okay. See, I don't do much of this stuff. Okay. I think that
Rakattack says Tree did it first, and he adds Proper.
I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think Striker will have top damage. That's what I think.
Really? You
Play
think
the
he's gonna
Reaper
just,
guy, bro.
You think
Play
he's
the
just gonna
Reaper guy?
like Reaper Junkrat? This is like Striker's like 9th go on the shot in 6 seasons. The Torb.
Yeah. He'll get the most damage. Don't worry about it. I have full faith. Striker's back, baby. He gets a buff each time he switches teams, so now he's basically unstoppable.
So, Vegas, they're playing. I'm just completely ignoring.
He's a raid boss.
Because that is.
It's a Dark Souls boss.
It's like if he was growing in size for like each what is it like
it's like kill to grow.
Like,
it's kill to grow.
Yeah. He consumes planets. It's just he consumes teams as he goes from
He consumes
one to the next.
team morale and drywall. That's his diet, baby.
He's very low. He's now dead.
Let's go. Pro from the high ground. Irony couldn't do much about that. Yeah, it looks like the Vegas Eternal are getting bullied off this high ground by Max, who really wants to push them. Proper, you don't need this healing pylon. I need this healing pylon. Hey, yo, Knife, what's up? Let's go, baby. Oh, gets him with a choppy chop. My guy's dirty with it.
Just not even the thought of using the right-click heal. Just throw the pylon and shoot.
Who needs that? Hey, yo, Finn, you keep healing the team. I'm going to do something.
So Knife is going to play Widow. So you're going to play, like, a Widow Ashe with a Zen in the mix. So, like, real long range here from the Vegas Eternal.
Well, let me ask you this. How easy is it for San Francisco to, like, force Vegas off the high ground?
So now
like
they're going to play, well, I mean, now you have Pro playing the Widow, and then you're going to have Striker switch over and play the Bastion.
Yeah, my wager's coming up beautifully, mate. Don't worry about it. Striker has 631 damage, so less than Proper and Probe. But that's right. Proper's second in damage right now, if you're wondering.
Well, yeah, he's on the come up. You just gotta keep, if you're Proper, you just got to keep dragging this game out. Now, maybe a little accidental feed here every once in a while, right?
Amp Matrix from Rakattack. Probe is...
Nobody's moving, yeah.
Yeah, Probe really living up to the name, actually. Just being very careful about these angles.
I want to see Proper go Captive Sun just flying over the top here into Widowmaker Ashe and just...
the skirt into the back line. I'd be about that. There it is, Captive Sun comes out Proper to you. He's feeling the heat. Is there enough damage? Yeah, no, not really. It's fine, though. Max able to force him away to some degree, but Vegas is still healthy enough. That cart, though, is a moving.
Yeah, it's not a great spot. You see where Dove is. Like, I mean, that is not the spot you want to be in, like Ashe and like these kind of close quarter, areas. So, although the Captain Sun didn't result in like a huge highlight play, it did do enough damage, after the Immortality Field went away to just force them into a really bad spot.
Knife Fever has to play pretty carefully now as Probe has rule of the roost in terms of that high ground. Probably less than efficient firing at the Widow's position as Bastion, but able to force Knife off that angle for a time. Max, though, ready for the Gravitic Flux here. You've got to fear this. Toyou does not have that available right now. Toyou already a footnote in this tank duel.
Field.
Yeah, and it's going to get absolutely punished. That is devastating. And Probe's able to find 3 in the fight. They're all headshots, by the way. It's just too easy. And Probe, ear to ear, that grin, lighting up the practice facility.
Yeah, I don't really love Vegas's comp here.
Hit with the gap.
Damn.
Hit him with the gap. Drag him. Kings. Okay, hang on. This might be getting out of hand a little bit. We may no longer have a fair fight.
Getting out of hand.
Yeah, we may not have a fair fight anymore. Oh, that's the Mercy
Bob
Probe.
on the high ground there. All right, here we go. Bob taking the high ground back. He's dead.
Yeah, he takes the quick way down.
They need to contest that high ground. I mean, you let like Bash and get set up there. Yeah, I mean, he's
beat booping from his ivory tower right now.
He's waiting for Dub to come up. He knows Dub is coming.
Yeah. Dub, don't worry about it. You come up here, we split it. Timeshare on this high ground. What do you say? Fingers crossed behind his back, of course. Here comes the ultimate from Striker. Oh! Dub is getting... Oh, that's so brutal, man. Nothing you can do about that. Coach gun clearly not available to get away. Or at least it was, and it still wasn't enough. Probe here is looking quite deadly. The Widow duel unfolding now as the challenge has already been issued. Probe calling gap, and Knife getting brought down by Max.
Big Captive Sun here. I mean, some nice healing there from Proper.
Healing.
Toyou's going to come out here with the Gravitic Flux. But that's all you got. I mean,
hey, guess what, baby? Striker top damage. Striker top damage.
Well, there's another half. 3 minutes in the time bank there for the shock. So...
just saying,
that's pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely brutal. Probe here, 6 final blows, 0 deaths, 3 scoped critical hits at a 62% critical hit accuracy. All very good numbers.
But Vegas gets to attack now.
That's true. Yeah, generally the game does let you switch sides after halftime, which most people don't normally consider that a reason to necessarily like boost their morale. It's more just like kind of built into the game.
Man, I do feel for them because it is brutal. Like, I mean, they had a tough season last year, right? And then obviously now coming into this year, you kind of start like with like, hey, brand new season, like morale's high, and then things start to go kind of like that same way, and it's tough to get out of. You've had some new players come in, but it's been tough.
You ever seen the movie Troy? About the Trojan, like the Trojans?
I heard about it.
Okay, well, it's this. I'll shut up for a sec. Hold on.
Yeah, this is sick.
He waits on that angle here. Toyou just pops up inside that Gravitic Flux and Rakattack on his way down. So Vegas are Hector being dragged behind the chariot right now. That's what's happening here. It is like, overkill.
He was dragged behind the chariot. Was he like alive or?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, maybe he started alive. He might have started alive. Not really sure what the mechanics of that are. Probably doesn't end well for you though.
All right, so maybe let's see, like, Knife now on the Widow, like, has a distinct advantage in terms of like range against like the Tor Bastion. Maybe there's some picks here. You get the payload moving. I don't think you can like match it in terms of time, but
yeah, let's get the Widow in position, right? That's got to be like step number 1. San Francisco didn't come out of the gates with the Widow here. They sort of switched to it when the map catered to it a little bit more here. So I'm not sure if it's like optimal.
Though, with the Bastion is not going to be.
No, then Sigma as well. Do not doubt how much damage Sigma can do from this position. Everybody caught inside that murder hall.
They don't have speed either, so as soon as they got into the hall, you were like, this is...
Yeah, like, why are you trying to play positionally without like that speed utility that Lucio offers you?
Well, you're also going there with a Widow, like, Widow Sojourn as well, right? Like, it doesn't really play into their strengths. If anything, it allows the Torb to just drop a turret on one side, start just spamming the choke. Same with the Sigma, and then Bastion just rolls his body around the corner and starts to turn up.
Yeah, I mean, I understand trying to get the Widow into a spot where she can have impact, but that's not how you do it. You don't have the mobility.
Probe does huge. I mean, he's been firing grenades just into this like choke here, and like players' health bars just chunking down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rakattack with that Amp Matrix in play has been able to tend to these wounds before they got out of hand. He can't get out of that flux though. Max is looking for him. He's hunting for the Baptiste, but he gives up. Season sent Toyou there with the kinetic grasp up and opts to go for the accretion now. You're going to run out of healing if you're Ironing here. It needs some time to recharge. You're going to flux Max here? That can't be right. Max going to go down at the very least, so okay, Toyou actually finds the trade here. Immortality Field, great way to prolong the lifespan here, but Proper finds Rack, and I think this fight is still going to go real south.
Yeah, as I can't really bounce back after that. So, Gravitic Fluxes exchanged. Rakattack and Finn both end up using their Amp Matrix here. The Probe with this artillery, if they try and go like that, like alleyway again, I mean, you could get a big Bastion artillery strike off.
They might try that as well. The question is, can San Francisco really slow them down? Here we go, artillery strike. Rakattack, better dance, boy. He's able to get out. Regenerative burst, though, had to be used. There's one more shot left. Oh, okay. They're able to get out of it. Yeah, it's just the healing turret. Could have been scary, though. Probe going to put the fear of God in him. His name is Proper. It's going to be the Molten Core taking a turret out of the picture here. But Darv, okay, a little pop-off. We like that. Yo, yeah, better take the time to clear the healing turret. Captive Sun from Irony here will allow him to finish off Probe. And Vegas have some run here. Looks like they'll be capping point A.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Captive Sun is pretty big. You're able to kind of live through that Bastion ultimate. I don't think you're going to be able to kind of fight this for long, right? Max will end up falling, and I think the shock. You'll just give up this checkpoint A, where Dove using that overclock. Yeah. Pretty huge.
Nicely done from Dove there from that high ground. Able to find a couple of kills, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, the Captive Sun to guarantee Irony the elimination. It was only Max left at the end. But again, the issue still stands. Like, how do you sort of force control this high ground? These compositions aren't like the dive setups. You have to slowly approach, respectfully, from a long distance, over a long period of time.
Well, I mean, yeah, and I think now, like, you see Dove there on the high ground with the Sojourn. Like, there's not really a great opportunity for him to, like, farm up, like, a railgun shot, right? I mean, every time he pokes around the corner, it just feels like there's tons of damage coming his way.
Yeah, Rack even there uses the regenerative burst in like a non-critical situation just because of how much poke damage Toyou was taking. Oh man, I mean, the damage spread, or rather the bullet spread on this tank mode is considerable, and still Probe is able to put a lot of pressure down on Vegas. They might try and take the side room approach here, as Knife might be able to just unload on them here.
Well, they know he's there, right? The turret
doesn't matter.
Shoot.
I was hoping he'd go for it anyway, really. Captive Sun is going to catch him. Proper is on the hunt. There's two players afflicted by that debuff. Proper just got a bloody hit him. And Knife will fall. Probe, though, takes that kill.
Yeah, it's the cart not moving really here at all as well, so you'll be able to kind of regain control of high ground here. You're the shock, as looks like a few players still kind of getting staggered out, so the shock will hold on. Minute 50 and counting here for Vegas, or it looked like Knife was trying to go on a little bit of an off angle. Maybe the Flux drops down, he gets a Torbjorn ult from the side, but just not fast enough.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's playing for. You probably just can't walk up there and Molten Core, right? You do need that Flux to combine with it. I don't really, Toyou wasn't really maybe on the same wavelength there. It's unclear. Either way, a bit of a reset here. Max is pretty far forward from this position, but... Oh, okay, Finn. Okay, Finn. Okay, a little hard to heal the Sigma here, and I think Finn realizes maybe it's doing damage is where he's best served. Yeah, he can't do it. Irony knows he's up there, though. Finn's able to pop the regenerative burst, though, and try and stay alive, but you are trolling, my guy. You are absolutely having a laugh.
Yeah, I mean, look, they finished with 3 minutes in the time bank, right? You can be a little bit wild in terms of how you want to play this here towards the end. Finn now goes over to Ana, so maybe you're looking like for a big bio grenade here. I know maybe like you're trying to like sleep Dove as he's going. I know his overclock is. Oh, look at this! Max actually takes the high ground behind them.
What can he do from this spot though? Dove playing a very tight angle here, trying to pressure the stairwell down. There is a Molten Core active there, but most of the shock is staying far enough away that they're not bothered. Max is really struggling here. Proper now has to just hit that right click and keep him standing. Finn gonna chime in now. Captain Sun. Healing is for scrubs, he says. I'm looking for Rakattack. He's found him. Gets the debuff there, and wow, double also fall. Proper doing proper things here. He says, give me Illari. And his coach says, yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you see why he's able to just get around the corner.
Okay, it's Krusty. He probably says shut up and then gives him the Illari anyway.
I do not think anybody from Vegas is going to be able to make it back. Here comes Rakattack. I think he gets slapped there at the end. So that'll be the shock going up 2-0.
San Francisco here at 7-7. So their postseason prospects are by no means secure. That's why they come out of the gates and they mean business. They get to relax a little bit at some point during Midtown as they realize we have a considerable lead. I've got to say, the Widow play from Probe is something else. Probe does well, doesn't end with top damage on his team. It's Probe because he's just playing Bastion. That's what I thought Striker would be doing. But really solid performance. Probe able to follow up, I guess, on many of these opportunities here. This is a solo kill, there's a Flux here. This is an easy one. Even with Transcendence in play, Aini gets clowned on there, popping his Zen ultimate and having it essentially wasted. This should never happen. This is the Geneva Convention being used as toilet paper. That's what this is.
They were trying to push into that alleyway. It's like you know, you have these like long range hit scan players, and you're running into the Tor Bash and trying to with no speed going down that hallway. It's kind of brutal.